Oh, hello there. Welcome back to Crafters TV. My, have we got not just a show for you, but a day for you. It is going to be absolutely incredible. You join us in the midst of our members event, which is so incredibly special. And we've got a cartload. Myself and Sarah were talking, we said, you know what, this cartload is so special, it deserves more than one show. That's why we're here right now for this cartload preview, and we'll be back again later this evening. But it's all about you guys. It's all about our members. Isn't that right, Sarah?
Oh, you're talking about our members. I'm one of those, aren't I, Joe? I am a member.
You are.
I already get the mug. The mug. Now, let me just say, I've had this cup of tea in here for 2 hours now, and it is still warm. It is an awesome cup of tea. This is the travel mug. You know how you've all been waiting to get, you've all been waiting for us to do merchandise. Everyone's been asking for the mugs. Everyone's been asking for the tote bags. Well, today's the day. They are officially launching on this members cartload special. Now, I will warn you, these mugs, this is the official launch now. 3 minutes past 11 on the morning, this is the official launch of our Crafters Companion travel mug. Only place it's available, only time it is going to be available.
Already a fifth of those gone, Sarah. A fifth of the stock gone already just this morning.
Only place, only time, one off, just for our members event. So yes, I'll go back to enjoying my cup of tea, Joe, but I think it's going to be a really good members event.
Oh, it's going to be exceptional. We launched it yesterday morning. It runs all the way through till the end of Sunday. This is going to be a really fast and furious couple of shows for you, because every single person that places an order for over £40 or $40 worth of products is going to get this. Oh yes, expertly modelled by our very own Sarah. It is the Keep Calm and Craft On members exclusive tote bag. It looks beautiful, Sarah.
Well, I tell you what, Joe, I'm living the dream with my travel mug and my tote bag. It's a good day, it's a good event.
It really is.
Yes, these are awesome. Now, we weren't able to get, I know everybody keeps saying, oh, can we do them canvas bags? This is what we've been able to get for our craft event, and they are brilliant little shopping totes, because these are the ones that fold down small to go in the bottom of your handbag. So yes, if you are someone who is keeping calm and crafting on, then you need one of our tote bags. But it is free, as Joe said, when you spend over £40 or $40 or €40 in your basket, this will automatically get added. The travel mug is a limited edition. You can only buy them. The tote bags, if we have any left at the end of the week, we're going to let people buy them. But I'll be really honest, given how many you've gone this morning already, I'm really not expecting there to be.
No, I don't think they will. They're almost direct from the catwalks of Paris and London right here to Newton Aycliffe, and winging their way to you completely free of charge. Forget Gucci, Fendi, Louis Vuitton. Oh no, it's all about the Crafters Companion. So we're going to do that for you, which is brilliant. I know loads of you already got those winging their ways to you. However, we're going to give you even more. So what we're also going to do for you is we're going to give you an extra 5% off. Yeah. And it's not like a 5% off and then you get your club inspired discount on that. If you are a silver member, you will no longer get 10% up until the end of Sunday. You'll get 15%. Gold members will not get 15, they'll get 20. Platinum members, you'll no longer receive that 20% discount. You will get 25% discount. And it's not just on what you see here on Crafters TV, it's site-wide on Crafters Companion. So if you've been thinking about a big purchase for a while, like a big Gemini, or maybe there's a big collection of dies or something like that you want to get your hands on, now is great because you've got that extra 5%. Not only that, you're also going to get double points as well. So if you're eyeing that next level in the club, this could be the weekend that gets you there, and you've got that upgraded club discount as well. I mean, there are just so many reasons to shop, Sarah.
Oh, I know, Joe. I know, it's members event. We do one members event a year. You've got to make the most of it. Now, obviously, because it's members event, because everyone's got the double points, the extra discount, you're getting the free gift when you spend £40, $40, and we've got our fabulous travel mugs. We thought we'd better give you loads of awesome product that you would want to buy in the show so that you can get those bonus points, you can get your free gift. So what we've got, we're going to try and run you through the headline stuff at the start of the show, Joe. However, thousands of you have already shopped ahead of the show, right? Now, some of the most popular items, let me tell you, these Chloe items are already approaching limited stocks, okay? So we've got a collection duo, which I'll show you first, and she's got a 12 by 12 pad. Now, in this collection duo, I think I've only had this one other time on Crafters TV, and you guys loved it. This is the last of the stock that we have, okay? Now, what's awesome about these, so $12.50, $19.50, 30% today. Can you see each one of these, Joe? It's actually die cut on the back. So you can see that you can take like the snowflakes, but the individual elements of the snowflake are all die cut to already pop out. And this is that special ink me or pearlescent paper. So you'll ink over the paper, you will raise those little bits up out of the paper, but get this fabulous finish. So for example, this is your snowflake with your lovely little holly coming round the outside. Now, if you go back and look, you will see I've done demonstrations where I've shown you how to ink onto this, okay? I will warn you, we are not envisaging this lasting through to the demonstration. This is the one that you guys all love. These Poinsettia Corners, they're wonderful, and it's a whole card front ready to go. So you get the 6x6, and those are all of the designs that you get on the 6x6 one. And we also do the little 6x4 as well. So this is the little mini dimensional pad. And again, it's just basically all of your different sizes of toppers. I think they're a brilliant, brilliant idea just to kind of get you started on this, do something a little bit different, okay? So that like, look at that, that's ready to go, Joe. A little bit of matting and layering, lift up the edges of your poinsettia, and then you're also going to just put, like, stamp a little sentiment in the middle. Really quick and easy to go. Now, as well as the little duo pad, the other item that we have on the show is the Chloe 12 by 12. And again, this is the last of the stock that we have available. So if I just show you, this is where you've got all the special effect papers, like the prints of your snowflakes, of the little holly leaves, but then it's got some like special effect glitters in here as well. So they're really lovely papers. Now, look at that price, £9 or $17, right? So, and we are down to under 200 of these available for the show. So Joe, keep you posted, but this will be one of them items whereby we'll get to the stage soon that more people will have these in their basket than what we have available. And it will be a case of first person to check them out will be the first people to get them.
They will indeed. Very, very busy already for the Chloe papers. There are also some Chloe cut and emboss folders a little bit further down the show. I would urge you to shop ahead. I would say definitely a good show for you to get ahead. So pop yourself over to the website, crafterscompanion.whereveryouare.co.uk.com or .eu. Click on the shop now on the home screen there, and there you'll have the chance to go through and look at everything that's in the show. I would definitely say it's one of those where you should probably have a look first and get your orders placed, then sit back and relax and watch for the rest of the day. There are some incredible deals coming up in these shows. Right, I want to start off with a few essential items. I'm building towards this just here. Oh yeah, we'll get, don't worry, we'll get to that. It is our members mega deal, and we will get there in a second. Now, let me share with you our stamping platforms that we've got available for you on the show. These are absolutely fantastic. If you stamp and you often find that you need to go in and then re-stamp some certain areas, but you can never get it lined up, this is going to allow you to do that perfectly. The great thing about this is as well, is that it's spring-loaded if you don't have the dexterity. They're just super, super handy. $13.49 if you are in the UK, $17.95 if you are in the US. That is for the 6x6. We also have the 4x4. Now remember, everyone really in this show wants to spend at least £40 or $40. So maybe this is going to be the sort of items that you use to top you up to get to that spend that you need. $8.99 or $13.45 if you want to get your hands on those. Right, gilding waxes. Now, we always bring you the gilding waxes individually and bring you a great price on them. They are all available individually, but what we've done here is we've actually given you a bit of a special deal. So you can get all of them today. They should be $59.95, but for today, they are, however, $47.96 or $67.96. So this is the ones that you're going to get in here. So you're going to get this beautiful gold colour. So let me just run through the ones that you're getting. You're going to get King Gold. You're going to get antique gold, you're going to get gold, you're going to get the Renaissance, and you're going to get the silver. That is a complete collection of all the ones that we stock here on Crafters TV. So it's a complete collection. You've got a 20% saving. Not often you see something like our Gilding Waxes marked down. So it really is special thank you as part of this members event, which is brilliant. Right. Oh, if you have not seen this, I hope Brenda's going to be getting very glittery in the show, is all I'm going to say, all right? Our spray and sparkle, well, it's just mind-blowing. You can just add a touch of sparkle to absolutely anything. Trainers, to cards, to... You're just going to be finding things, everything. You're just going to be sparkling everything. Do you know what I'm going to do? A little bit later in the show, I'm going to get a piece of black card and I'm going to spray a bit out for you because it is gorgeous. Now, you've got the pearl included in this bundle. You've also got the gold included in here. And you've got that silver as well. $13.98. Do you know what? You may as well just place your order now for this because when you see it, it's going to absolutely blow your mind. It is UK only. You're saving a third. You're paying for two. We give you one completely free of charge. I wonder if one of these could fall into my backpack as well today at one point. I didn't manage to slot one into there last time we did them. Now, whilst we're on our sprays, let's just share with you as well the stick and spray that we've got on the show. So what you're going to get in here, it is a trio. So you're going to get 2 of the stick and spray and 1 of the stick and stay in there. You buy 2, so you buy the 2 stick and spray, or we give you... No, you buy the 2 stick and spray, we give you the stick away. There you are. And the stick away is great for cleaning your glass mats. If you've got like stickers, I've got a sticker in the window of my car and I can't get it off. Stick away, absolutely perfect for that. Great for gunked up scissors and all of those different things. Really, really essential, those items just there. Very, very busy. Right, we've also got a phenomenal deal for you on our ink pad trays. Now, this is an absolutely great deal. This is the one that you will wait for. So this is 6 here, as you can see. Stores 18 ink pads. You're gonna get that by 2. So you're buying one and you get one free. I said you buy one.
You get one free.
Absolutely, you do. Saving you $16.99 or $24.95. We're gonna be sharing with you some ink pads a little later in the show that you're gonna wanna pop into there for sure, which is brilliant. Right. I know, actually, I'm going to tell you about the Members Mega Deal in just a minute, but Sarah has got something that I absolutely love and adore on the other side of the studios. I think it's only fair we share it with you.
Yes, come on, I've totally... Right, so here's the thing. They had these on a few weeks ago. You know when we normally do one of our big cartloads, I asked the lovely people who make Centura Pearl to put me a pack of cards together. Well, for a change, I asked them to put me a pack of cards and envelopes, and you wouldn't believe it. They brought it into a show when I wasn't even here. I was like, they were my cards and envelopes. Doesn't matter that you were here, Joe, they're my cards and envelopes, so I've had them bring them back in stock. Look at that price, okay? You are getting the 6x6 and the 6x4. So you're getting 2 sizes of the cards ready done, right? So you're getting the ready done cards, but then most importantly, you get the perfect pearl matching envelopes, okay? So those of you who want a nice, quick and easy professional looking card, look at how fabulous they look with the matching envelope. So in terms of speed, this is the way to go for it, okay? So you get the gold, you get 10 of the, it's like A6 or 4x6-ish, that sort of size, 10 of the 6x6. You get the same in the lilac, and the lilac, it's a lovely, like, nice pale century lilac colour. And then you also get them in the beautiful royal blue. Now, we hardly ever do card and envelope sets, okay? I'm a firm believer that you should always make your own cards and envelopes because it's so much cheaper. Well, it would be until we do prices like this, right? And when you are getting the pearl envelopes like this, honestly, just to buy the pearl paper, it's not worth buying the pearl paper and make the envelopes because of the price that we're doing on these. And bear in mind, that price is before your regular members discount, before the extra 5% that you're getting today. Make sure you bump that up to £40. You're going to be getting your free tote in there and double points on these, so you're already on the way to your next membership band. So amazing. These are definitely in every cart type one of those items.
Platinum members in the UK get those for $18.50 with that extra 5% off, because just to let you know as well, when you're looking at the prices, when you log into your account with us on the Crafts Companion website, the price you will see is the price you will pay. So if you are a Platinum member, you'd usually see it with a 20% discount. Now you'll see it with a 25% discount. So the best thing to do is definitely get yourself over to the website, get logged in, and then watch and shop the show there, because then you'll see the price that you will pay, which which is fantastic. And don't forget about those double points, because you'd get, what, 50 points on that if you were here in the UK, 70 points if you were in the US. So many of you eyeing that next band in the club. Right. I feel like I need a moment and maybe a little bit of a fanfare as well, because, oh my Gideon, have we got an incredible members mega deal for you. Sarah sat down and said with the team, we've got to do something really, really special. Like, especially this year, you know, our members there's so many of you, and so many of you are so loyal to us as well, and we really want to do something amazing for you. So that is how this has come about. So what we're looking at here, this is the Gemini machine that you're looking at here right at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you, with the Gemini, everything that you'd normally expect to be included, which is fantastic. So all of your plates, as you can see over here. You've also got the manual. You've also got the 4 die collections and the embossing folder. There's so much I can barely even get over to it. And the embossing folder that you'd get a standard with that. So that's brilliant. And you know what? The value of that is incredible at $179.99 or $249.95. That is incredible value. However, what we've done is we've given you over £100 or $100 worth of free stuff included. Now, it's not like when you go out and buy a car and then they give you a free teapot, or you buy a phone and they give you a free traffic cone or something like that. You know, just pointless freebies. This isn't like that. These are amazing dies, some of our most popular dies and embossing folders that you're definitely going to want to come and back and buy at some point in the future anyway. So we've included them. Let me show you what you've got in here. You've got a fantastic Crafty Fun embossing folder. You've got a Crafty Fun set of dies there. Spring is in the air, edgeable border die. We're going to throw some double-sided dies in here for you as well. You've got some fairy garden in here. You've got some stamp dies, some embellishments, some edgeables, some creator cards, and some nesting dies. So it's a really comprehensive selection of the most amazing dies to get you started. Now, I need to just need to contain myself, because I want to go through what you're saving. 5% has already gone across both of the machines in the UK and the US, which is amazing. What I would say to you is both machines are available. I'm going to talk about the pricing of the Gemini, because I know a lot of you will be platinum members with a junior and you'll be wanting to upgrade. That's what I'm seeing already from the sales before the show. So basically, no one's going to pay that on the screen there. No one's going to pay $179.99 or $249.95, because everyone gets an extra 5%, which is amazing. So that then takes it down to $170.99 or $237.95. That means everyone is saving, wait for this, I know you're not going to believe it, everyone is saving £114.90 or $166, which is amazing. If that was all we were offering you, that would be incredible. However, platinum members, remember, we're going to give you double points, but we've also upgraded that saving for you. Are you ready for this? Sit down. If you're a platinum member, like, move anything out of the way, because you're going to knock your coffee over and you're going to knock the cat off the craft room table in a moment. Sit yourself down and be ready, because platinum members on our Gemini, we've sold, you know, tens of thousands of these. You are going to pay hundreds of thousands. You're going to pay, can't even believe I'm saying this, and you're getting £100 worth of freebie, $134.99 or $187.46. Basically, take off the cost of the dies, you're paying $34.99 for the machine, or you're paying $87 for that. I don't know how we're doing it. Platinum members, you are saving £150.90 or $215.99. How on earth, Sarah, have we managed to get this one past Simon?
Let me just tell you, it is our members event, and the thing is, for the members event, you guys have been asking us for months, when can we do a big deal on the Gemini? Well, we figured the time to do it was at our members event, where we're giving you that extra massive bundle thrown in. But we know this is the time you're going to be buying, because you're getting the double points, you're getting the extra discounts, you're getting the free gifts. This is the time when people are looking to make those big purchases that they've been thinking about. That is why we're doing it. I would say today, it's not. The members mega event is running throughout the whole weekend, whilst we have stock of that extra bonus giveaway bundle, right? So that we'll be running this event. You'll see it'll be on all weekend in all of our shows, whilst we have that bundle of extras that we can give you. Even when we run out of that bundle of extras, you'll still get your double points and your free gifts, but that bundle of extra, I tell you what, over £100 worth, that's what, $130, $140 worth, do not miss out on it.
Absolutely. If you've been thinking about upgrading, I don't think you're going to find a better deal on the Gemini. I have certainly never seen a deal like this. What's that statistic, Sarah, about how often one sells one of these sells around the world? It definitely doesn't sell at this price, I can tell you that.
Every 10 minutes, someone somewhere in the world buys a Gemini. Bear in mind, we are the manufacturer. So our factory, they make Geminis day in, day out, and they get shipped all over the world. So we sell them in different voltages with the instruction manuals in different languages. We sell them in Australia to South America, up in Canada, all across Europe, South Africa. We have distributors that sell them with. And honestly, for the last few years, Joe, we haven't always been able to keep up with the global demand. It is widely respected as the #1 die cutting machine in the industry worldwide. And you guys will know that, because you guys who are watching us, you're probably the ones that already have a Gemini. Now, the reason we've got this deal on for our members is we know a lot of you started your journey with the Junior and therefore want to upgrade. I've been waiting for the opportunity to upgrade and get the larger machine. And it's not always about cutting large dies. It's when you see me do all those clever techniques, Joe, where like it's a creator card and we're cutting it into the front of a box, so we need a larger box, so we need the larger platform, or it's an edgeable that we've cut in a specific place, and you've just seen us do more and more and more of those dies. So the majority of people, I imagine, this members event will be Gemini Junior owners who are upgrading and getting the Gemini. However, there are also a lot of people who have the big daddy Gemini and want the Junior because they want the one that's more portable. They want it to be able to take it to their friend's house. They want to be able to run the cord out into the garden when the weather's sunny or whatever it is. So that's why we thought, do you know what, instead of doing a deal just on the Gemini, we'll do exactly the same on the big Gemini or the Gemini Junior. I'll let Joe work you through both of them.
Absolutely. Now, I want to tell you, yes, you're going to get the extra discount. Yes, you're going to get the double points. Yes, you're going to get the free bag. You're also, all of you on the mega deal, on both of the mega deals, going to get free shipping and handling and free postage and packaging. Now, if you felt how heavy and substantial this big machine is, it blows my mind that we can ship it to you in the US free of charge, which is amazing. So definitely grab hold of that. If you want the Junior, details are on your screen. Now, it's exactly the same. You're just going to get everything you would get, but obviously the plates in the Junior size as well. You're going to get the manual. You're going to get all the dies that you'd normally get included. And also then, all of your free dies stay the same. Remember though, we only have a finite amount of stock of this bundle of those free dies. So if you want the free dies, I'd definitely say act sooner rather than later. Now, if you're going for the Junior machine, well, it's $139.99 as you can see there, or $199.95. No one's going to pay that because everyone's going to get the extra 5%. That takes it down to $132.99 or $189.95. Platinum members, you're going to pay $104.99 because of that extra discount, or $149.96 if you are in the US. And you're getting £100 worth of freebies. So basically, for the Junior, take the cost of the freebies off, you're paying £4.99 in the UK. It's unbelievable. Or $49.96 if you're in the US. That means platinum members, you're saving way more than you're spending. You're saving £140.90, $203.49 as you're saving as a platinum member in the US. Right. It is already... We're already in meltdown on the website for both of the Gemini deals. I'm just hearing how many of these have already gone. Now, I know a lot of you know and love your Gemini, so what we wanted to do, because some of you might be thinking, oh, well, they've done the members mega deal, and I've already got a Gemini or a Gemini Junior, so I don't really need this. So what we've done is some great deals for you on all of the other plates and consumables as well, because we very, very rarely discount in any way on all of our plates. Now, this is great. This is a Gemini machine, clear cutting plates with a free storage bag. So the cutting plate's one that you go through a lot. This is a great opportunity to get them with the bag as well. That is the regular Gemini size, $19.98, $29.90 if you want to get those. We've also got the Gemini plastic shim available for you as well. A saving on that, £8.49 if you're here in the UK, $12.70 if you are across in the US. If you want the one for the junior, we got that for you, $5.94 or $6.49. We then also have the Gemini metal cutting plates. Now, if you've got one of the older cutting plates, remember, we've sort of beveled off the edges. These are new and improved, these metal cutting plates, and maybe worth upgrading. $14.98 if you're in the UK, $22.42 if you're in the US. If you want the junior ones, if you want the junior ones, these ones here, $10.48, $11.92 if you want to get those ones. Loads of you saying that you just can't believe the deals on the Gemini. Deborah saying she loves her Gemini Daddy and her Gemini Mini as well. Marie saying she loves both of her machines. She just recently got the Mini too. Every time a Gemini sells, a crafting angel gets their wings, says Robin in Maryland. I think that's a very good way of putting it, Robin. Already busy on both of those, but you wait until you see what it could do. Do you know what you did, Sarah? First time we ever worked together, and you did this machine. In my head, die cutting machines were just for paper crafters. It was just about cutting out things to put on your cards. But actually, this machine isn't about that, is it?
Board, then.
Oh, shall I? Oh, yes. Look at this, what an array, what a kaleidoscope of butterflies. What you can see here is all the different things you can cut. Canvas, cardstock, chalkboard, chipboard, cork, denim, fabric, felt, foam, glitter fabric, glitter paper, vinyl, jute, leather, mirror, plastic, suede paper, vellum, wood, and you can emboss too with this. And I think that is just the tip of the iceberg, don't you, Sarah?
Oh, absolutely. And do you know what?
10% of both machines gone. Sorry, I didn't think I'd be saying that about weekend stock.
No, me neither. If there is something you want to see, if there's a demo you want to see, I'm here. I might have to run out the back and go and sort some stuff out and come back. But if there's something you want to see, and this is a double Cartload show. So bear in mind, we're doing the preview this morning. We're going to be Cartloading this afternoon. So if there's something you want to see, I can always get it ready and show you it later on this afternoon. So Joe run the crafty clinic unofficially. Isn't that a good plan, Joe?
Well, I've got a coat and a stethoscope now as well, you know, so maybe I'll pop that on later and pop some questions over if we're feeling in a Q&A kind of mood. How are you getting on with that mug? Because I know over a fifth of that mug has gone. How are you getting on with your tea over there?
There's hundreds of people who have checked out the mug just in the last half an hour, just since we got started. Let me just tell you, I've had a text, came up on my watch, of my father-in-law saying, we're not members, can we still have a mug each for the caravan? So actually, I think, no, you're right, you're not members, because generally you just text us and say what I have to bring home for Val, don't you? So yes, 2 mugs coming home tonight, Granda. I probably call him Granda, Simon's dad, kids call him Granda. Yes, 2 mugs on their way to you, John. So can someone just make sure they put them, well actually, we're going to have to pop them through as an order, because...
Well, I've got one over here, I tell you what, I've got this one over here, so this could be Val's, that one could be John's, and I think we could just make them honorary Club Inspire members, don't you?
Well, do you know what? There is an actual chance these mugs are going to sell out today. Again, they were supposed to run the whole of the members event. However, they
gone,
could.
Sarah.
A quarter gone now.
Gone.
Okay, so they could be gone today. They won't be gone this morning, but they could be gone today. My word, right?
I mean, they could be gone by the next show, to be fair. It's that busy on them.
Right. Are we ready to start Gemini in a little bit?
Ready.
Okay. Now, the thing is, one of the things that I want to explain to you about a Gemini, right, is yes, every 10 minutes someone somewhere in the world buys one. But one of the things I am the most proud of, okay, and I explain this quite often, but I don't think I've explained it on Crafters TV before, right? So if you think about it, people who, we've been selling this machine now for what, 5-6 years or whatever. It is the same machine now that we were selling 5 or 6 years ago. And that is because, this sounds ridiculous, but we're not a machine company, right? So other companies make just machines, which means their priority, they have to make a profit to keep the company going and whatnot, selling machines. That's not us. We're a die company. We sell thousands and thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dies every year. So we took the decision of, well, I tell you what, I just want everybody to own the best machine that's out there on the market. I want everyone to own the machine that can cut through denim and leather and all these fabulous materials, that can cut through intricate dies with one pass. That things like we built the heat sensor into every Gemini machine from the very first one that came off the production lines, even though we hadn't yet developed the technology for the foil press machine, because we knew we had aspirations of one day being able to develop that technology, and we said we'd never supersede that machine and improve it. So everything, there's other things in that Gemini machine that you don't know about, that we aren't ready to tell you about yet. But when we get there, like for example, last year we released the double-sided dies. So you need an immense amount of pressure to be able to cut two different materials with two different cuts. The Gemini's got that. So all we need to do was develop the technology in those new plates to enable you to do two cuts at once. So we are years ahead in our development of things to go into the Gemini, but it will be the same Gemini. The one that you bought today, or if you bought it 5 years ago, it's the same Gemini. Once you've invested in it, you've got it. And it's not very often we do colossal deals like this, certainly not here on Crafters TV. So for you to be able to take advantage of it while we've got it, trust me, make the most of it. Now, in terms of them consumables that we've got, let me just tell you, you've got to understand, it's like if you have an expensive car, right? You have a really good car and you just need to replace the tyres every now and again, right? It's the same with your Gemini plates. There is such an immense amount of pressure going through that machine. If you use your plates and you look after them really well, every time you use them, you turn them and rotate them, all of them, they won't ever bevel, okay? If you're like me, you're just a little bit slapdash, then every few months you're going to need to replace a set of plates, which is why we've got the deal. So you've got the deal on the cutting plates, which is what you've got on there. So you buy the 2 cutting plates, we'll send you that lovely storage bag. Mine's gone runabout, it was down here. Lovely storage bag, no, I'm saying it went runabout. I organised down here, I don't remember where its new house is. So that is your deal on the cutting plates. The metal plates, right? If you are doing a lot of fabric cutting and cutting all of those different materials, let me just, if I get the board, if you're cutting a lot of all these different materials, your cork, your denim, your hessian, your multiple layers of fabric, your real leather, you are going to go through metal plates at a pace of not. You really will. I mean, I probably have a new one, maybe it's once a month here, based on how much we're cutting here at Crafters TV. They're half price. They're half price. Then you get your extra club discount, then you get the extra 5% discount, you're getting double points on them today, and you're going to get a free gift when you spend 40 quid. I tell you what, it's not going to get much better than that. So if there was ever a day to stock up on your metal plates, because we've never, ever, ever done them at half price. And I don't think Simon's realised that we were doing them at half price, okay? So that's just the kind of deal going down. Now, let me explain to you, okay? Let's have a look. I'm going to use one of the freebie dies, £100 or $100 worth. I absolutely love this Christmas tree, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring in, let's do it in that lovely deep blue cardstock that we have, right?
I love those card blanks. They're very busy already this morning, those card blanks and envelopes.
Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. And look what happens here. You see, I'm using the very large Gemini plates here, Joe, not because the cardstock's large, but because I need to really accurately position it. So I'm going to hold that in place. Oh, let's have a look. I'm going to hold it. In fact, I'm going to double hold it in place so that it doesn't move.
People asking, so what plates come included with the Gemini and the Gemini Junior machine? Okay,
so you get everything. You get one of every plate. If you are buying this bundle, say if it's for a friend or for somebody new starting out in craft, you get your 2 outside cutting plates, whichever you need for every project. Then you get your magnetic, which is what you're going to use for your die cutting. Then you get your frosted shim, which is what you're going to use for your die cutting as well. So your magnetic is what you're going to use extra if you use a thin metal die, which I've just done here. So those are the 2 that you've just seen me use. You've got the 2 clear plates, your frosted and your magnetic. Then you also get this rubber embossing mat. So if I turn this right over, well, you can see how beautifully well that's cut out there, right? But if you wanted to emboss it as well, then what you're going to do is you're going to use your rubber embossing mat, which also comes included. So I can take this, I can pop this onto there like that. And now when you put your rubber embossing mat in, you leave your magnetic out, but we're going to put the other one in. And then we send this through, and now it's going to emboss, because it's called a Gemini machine because it is a twin function die cutting and embossing machine. Had we known we were then going to make it a foiling machine as well, I don't know what we would have called it. But that's why it's called Gemini for all of those that have already wondered. So you get the embossing plate in as well, and we include the metal shim as well. So you get one of each of all of them, 2 of the cutting plate that you need. So the extra plates are really just for if you are a heavy user and you're going through them a lot, right? Now look at this. That has cut and embossed absolutely beautifully. They're just absolutely dropping out of there. And you can see now that all I need to do to make that into a fabulous card, Joe, little bit of glitter card behind, for example, and that card is ready to go. Maybe a little bit of glitter glue for some baubles on the front. But that is the difference. Because you've got an intricate die like this, you want to be able to cut really, really intricate designs, but you want them to cut in one pass through the machine. Now, that is the basics. What I wanted to do, Joe, is just bring in some of these freebies. So I'm just having a little look. What's my favourite freebie? And I think I'm going to go with the butterflies, you know. I'm going to bring in one of these butterflies. Let's go for the middle size. Now, have you noticed these dies are a different colour? Right, so these are like a bronze colour. These are your multimedia dies. Now if I just get 2 dies alongside each other, and I'll see if you can have a little look from the front. Let's have a look, just take this tape off, right? So if you can...
To let you know, Sarah, sorry to interrupt you, but 30% of that mug has now gone already, and we're what? 35 minutes into the day here on Crafters TV, and it was just launched this morning. So if you want it, I can see loads of you got that in your basket as well. It's very, very busy for that.
Right, can we have a little look on the close-up camera? I don't know how close you can get onto this, but can you see when you look here, these ones are thicker than the silver ones, right? That's because they're actually made out of a different metal. They're made in a different way, and these are designed to go through your thicker materials. So for example, I have got, this is gorgeous, this. I tell you, I don't know where we got this from. I think it's from an upholsterer's up the road, you know, Joe. I have got some real leather, some fabulous real leather. But look how thick it is, right? Really super ridiculously thick. So what I'm going to do is we're going to pop that on and we're going to cut. Now what I'm going to do, Joe, I'm using the large Gemini, but I'm going to put my large plates to one side and I'm going to get my junior ones out. A lot of people, again, if you've got both machines, you can interchange. If you'll notice, I've nearly always got my Gemini, my large Gemini out, but my junior plate and my large plates underneath so that I can easily switch around when I need to. That's kind of my choice when I'm putting most of the shows together. That's the one that I get out ready to use. So just a little bit of a tip there, right? So here we go. I'm going to go with the clear cutting plate. I'm going to add on that metal shim. Now you can see mine's already been used quite a little bit. That's perfectly normal. Joe did say as well, we now put a special beveling on the edge of these so that they're not sharp. We've had people I know who've struggled in the past with having, you know, the metal plates were really sharp, whereas these aren't anymore because of how we make them. So all these new ones with the printing on are made, they're machined in a different way. So just a little bit of a tip there, right? I'm going to put down my leather, and I'm going to put the die on there. Because that's one of your thicker ones, I'm leaving off the magnetic. I'm going to put the clear shim, then I'm going to put the top plate, and I'm going to put that straight through. Now, the immense amount of pressure in that machine, and when I say immense, I kid you not, it is so much more than you are expecting in any other machine that's out there. An immense amount of pressure means that this is going to go through, and then look, it just falls out of there. I mean, it's just perfect. But that's only the start of the story, because what I would then do is take one of the embossing folders, and this is the free one that comes in with the machine. I'm going to go, that's where it's raised up, and I'm going to take this here. So this is real leather. And I'm going to go, when you do 3D embossing, you have your base plate, your magnetic and your top plate. And I'm going to send them through, and we're going to 3D emboss onto real leather. And you're going to have to get really up close here to see the beauty of that 3D embossing, because it is literally another level embossing. And when I lift this out, that is what we're talking about. Now I know I've got the wrong colour dress on for you to see this, but can you see we've got some in the foreground? Can you see how each part of that, it's like got this shine on it now, Jo, because it's really three-dimensional. Even if you look at the back, you can see how much, there's like different dimensions. In that embossing folder, there's that weave in the background and then the extra bits coming up, the waves in there. But do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pop that there, Jo, and I'm going to get some gilding wax. While we've got the gilding wax on the amazing deal as well, I'm just going to take a little bit of gilding wax, give that a bit of a rub over, and then you really start to see this totally come to life. So can you see, you're just taking off the excess here. You really see that come to life right in front of your eyes.
That looks amazing, Sarah, with the gilding wax.
And that's it. I mean, these are fabulous, like little key rings, Jo. I mean, that, you can really see that. So I'll tell you now, even if it's just, and I know a lot of you watching will already own the Gemini. In fact, you know what, I would love to know if there's anybody out there watching that doesn't already own a Gemini. I know most of you already will, but if there is, let me know, because I will explain more back to the basics. I'm thinking here now, I know most of the people I'm speaking to have a Gemini, know how awesome it is, probably just can't believe what a deal that we've got on that, okay?
It's very busy, equally busy, Sarah. I'm surprised, because I thought that the larger machine is going to be the busier one.
Go on, yeah.
Actually, neck and neck at the moment. Doesn't matter which one you go for as well. The bit that we are limited on is, of course, all of those free dies. You're going to get over £100 or $100 worth of free dies included. And these are not just, you know, these are some of our best-selling dies, it's fair to say. All essentials as well. Creator cards in here, nesting dies. You've also got loads of Sarah's signature. You've got some fairy garden in here, some stamps and dies, some sentiments. It's basically like the perfect starter set, isn't it, Sarah, to get you on your die cutting journey.
Oh, it's ideal, Jo. And even if you're just doing, for example, have a look at this. I'm going to take one of those freebie dies, right? And I'm going to try and do a couple of quick cards to give you some ideas, right? So let's have that lovely, can you see that lovely card here? What I'm going to do is I'm going to shape down the front of the card. So I'm going to pop this die on. This is when it totally comes into its own, having the larger machine, because you need to be able to open this out and die cut just into here. Now actually I can use the larger machine, but with those smaller size plates in here, because we've got the width that we can work with. And the difference between your large Gemini and your smaller Gemini is your large Gemini is a 9-inch opening. So it's basically 1.5 times the size of your junior. So your junior opens to 6 inches. Your large Gemini opens all the way up to 9 inches, which is brilliant for, you know, you see a lot of the box dies that we sell on here. You need that larger width in space. If you're doing into the, I mean, there's loads of projects I do where I actually cut into the front of the boxes, Jo. Look at this, right?
So quite a few questions coming in for the Gemini. I'll pop some of those over to you in a few minutes. If you've got any questions at all through either of these shows today, absolutely get them into us and I'll get them answered. That is just beautiful.
And look how easily well that cut out, Jo. I mean, that just cut out, just perfect. Just absolutely perfect. So that's just showing you that one. What I did want to do is then also, do you know what we've got on the show? We're so lucky. I know there was a lot of them pre-sold ahead of the show though. Chloe's cut and emboss folders. Chloe's cut and emboss folders. So we've got multiple different ones on the show. What I'm going to do is I love this, the poinsettia one that we have, okay? So I'm just going to take the poinsettia, this is a poinsettia corner. And then all we're going to do is use one of those card blanks because they're all ready to go. And I'm going to run this around. Now, when you've got dies, you want the die cutting into the front of the embossing of the cardstock like this. So you're just going to wrap that round, right? So all I'm doing is I'm going to take my base plate. Because it's a cut and emboss folder, the sandwich you're going to use is basically the 2 base plates. So there's 1, 2. If you want a really thick emboss, add in your metal shim as well. Now if it's too much, it'll always just return out. What I'm going to do is super quick. Are you going to fit in there? Yeah, I want to just make sure I get the whole die. I'm pushing a little bit, squeezing this into the junior plates, just for speed. To give you an idea on the difference in size, the Gemini junior plates pass through in about 9 seconds. The large ones pass through in about 16 seconds. So either way, it's not an awful lot of time, is it not, Jo? Patience is a virtue, I keep telling myself. Now look at this. This is amazing because these embossing folders, look how they lift up. The corners lift up absolutely perfectly like this.
These are the ones that Chloe went all the way to the States to present, and then they completely sold out before she went live.
Before she got on air.
How devastating.
These are the ones, and then these are the last of them that we have. So can you see how you can create beautiful bases? Now, if I had a little bit more time, Jo, and because I'm going to be demonstrating these hopefully later on or later this afternoon, we can be inking up around these. But the detail on that emboss is fabulous. And look, I mean, it's literally getting a base card ready in seconds. I mean, a little bit of glitter onto there, a little bit of colour, and a nice sentiment in the middle, and you've got cards ready in seconds.
Absolutely gorgeous. They are very busy for those Chloe items. I will let you know that they are all very, very low stocked, those items. So if you want to go for them, you will need to be quick. I'll give you the details for them. If you want to go for the Poinsettia Corners, you can go for those. They're all the same price. You choose between Poinsettia Corners, Build a Reef, or Pretty Poinsettias. They're $12.49 or $18.45. They're half price, which is pretty unbelievable to have Chloe on the show at half price, especially when it's some of her most popular ever cut and emboss folders. It is the real last of that. On two of them, there's less than 100 to go around, to give you an idea of how few we have. So if you do want them, please be quick for them. If they're in your basket, definitely get them checked out. Right, I want to give you some reminders. Now, we're going to come back the ink pad trays first. I'm going to take them out for you and just show you what you're getting in here, because these are ingenious, really. If you've got our ink pads, or in fact, do you know what? If you've got any ink pads really out there, even the squarer ones, if you've got things like the squarer small distress inks and any of those, then you're going to absolutely love these. The great thing is about them, it allows you to store all of your ink pads perfectly, which is brilliant. So these will store this way. Now, you can stack them up on top of each other like I am. You can have them so they clip together side by side as well, or you can have them cascading backwards. You can have them built up and over something if you want. And what you've got is then you can store all of your ink pads in there, which is brilliant. You've got a little finger tab as well. Let me grab an ink pad. I feel like my method acting days are past. Let me get some actual ink pads and pop into here. So you pop these into here, which is great. And the wonderful thing is then you can see all the colours, which is fantastic. And then when you want to reach in, because you've got these little finger grooves in here, you can just reach in and pull them out. And you can get them all nicely organised by their colour families. There's loads of them, things that you want to do. What you've also got as well is this little lip on the inside of here. So if you've got square ink pads, like those distress inks or something like that, that will sit and butt up against those as well, which is brilliant. We've got some wonderful opaque ink pads for you on the show. Maybe we've bought a lot of great deals on our ink pads, so maybe you've recently stocked up. Definitely get those. You're not just going to get this 6er, you're going to get another 6 as well. So you're going to get the ability to store up to 36 ink pads in there, which is brilliant. If you want the ink pads, it's an amazing 13-piece collection. Our pigment ink pads seem to have been so busy recently. Do you know why I think it is? I think it's because we've restocked on all those super duper colours. We've got pretty much a full complement of colours available for you on those pigment ink pads. It's why they're so busy. Go check out that 13-piece collection. A 20% saving is amazing on ink pads. It's all there on the website for you. Right. Oh, I need to tell you about this. The travel mug. It's lighting up the internet at the moment. Our website is in absolute meltdown for the mug, because I know what you're like. You're worried you're going to miss out, and rightly so, because a third of the stock is already sold out and gone. It's amazing. It really is, and it's got the lovely Crafts Companion logo on there. You've got when in doubt, craft. It also matches kind of nicely with your... Where's my tote bag? Oh, I thought someone had nicked it then for a moment. But it also matches... It kind of matches the font on here, kind of matches the font on your tote as well. Keep calm and craft on. Remember, spend £30 or $40 and you'll get this free of charge. It will appear in your basket. You just need to make sure it's £40 or $40 after your discounts have come off. $9.99 or $13.99 if you want to get your hands on that. It's insulated as well, so it's not only going to keep your coffee, you're going to be able to drink your coffee from there, it's going to keep it nice and warm. Details of that tote bag, which is your free gift there, along the bottom of the screen. Oh, I was surprised to see we got this on the show, this next item, actually, because it is one of our most popular Nature's Garden collections ever. It was so busy when it was launched, and it is our lily collection. Now, let me take you through what you're getting included in here, because it really is a very comprehensive bundle that you've got in here. So let me guide you through. What you're firstly going to get here is you're going to get, there's two different collections, so I'll take you through the two smaller ones first. This is your fancy butterflies, not just butterflies, they're fancy butterflies, these ones. You're going to get those. You're then going to get as well the lace border, which is this one just here. This is great because it's what we call a tessellating die, so it means that you can continue it out, you can stretch it, and I reckon you could actually probably get away with using that as an edge ball as well if you were a little bit canny with the way that you used it. You've got that in there. You've then got the beautiful lilies, and these are those gorgeous stamped dies. Look at those wonderful paper flowers that you're able to create using those. Loads of different things you can do with them. Think about cutting them out of a whole host of different mediums as well. They are really, really beautiful. You've then also got the Calla Lily as well. These remind me of my grandma. She always had lots of pottery with Calla Lilies coming out of them. Really, really gorgeous. Very, very beautiful. Really instantly recognisable flower, that one, isn't it? Now, if you want to get that collection, you can. Details are there on your screen. It's £27.50, whether you're in the UK or you're in the US, which is fantastic value for money. There is another collection available for you on the show, and it is this one just here, and it is your embossing folder. It really is gorgeous, this one. It's the Decadent Lilies. It's got a lot of detail in here, and remember, it's one of our 3D embossing folders, so it means that you've got lots of depth and dimension. It's almost like that cardstock has been carved, which is fantastic. You're also going to get in this collection as well the words of love, so all of your different sentiments in there. Feel better with love, best wishes, just for you, take care, thank you, happy birthday. They're all in there for you. £9.50 or $11.50 if you want to get your hands on those ones. Now, I know what you're thinking, Joe, I want to get the two together. Absolutely, I know what you guys are like. So if you get the two together, it's a different item. That one just there you can see on your screen, £37 or $39, and you actually get an amazing freebie then thrown in as well, which is this one just here. It is your Ornate Frame and Corner. Now this should be $16.99 in the UK or $19.95 if you're in the US. You get that free of charge, so that makes you saving $26.93 here in the UK or $30.95 if you are in the US. This is one of the most popular collections I think we've ever done, Sarah, this, isn't it? Why do you think people have loved it just so much?
Because everybody loves lilies. It's quite straightforward. It is one of the, it's one of my favourite flowers. I love a peony, I love a lily. And do you know what? I don't think I've ever had any Calla Lilies. Maybe it's the odd one in a bouquet, but I just think they feel really luxurious. And the thing is, they're just a gorgeous design. And this collection is off the chart. Now, I know you've got all the samples over at your end, Joe, so maybe if I let you get them ready, you can show everybody the samples at the end of the demonstration. But what I'm going to do is, I feel like I'm teasing you. I'm going to use that ornate frame because it's a fabulous collection. And the thing is, this is $16.99 on its own. Why not go and get it as a freebie, right? So you're getting this huge saving, but then also you've got that freebie. So I'm going to use this freebie. Now, it is quite an intricate die, so it's a good job we've got an awesome Gemini, Joe. But what I am going to do is, we want to be able to stick that down. So look what we've got on the show. I can't believe we've never even talked about it sooner. We've got this stick it, right? Now, let me just show you, if you've never used this before, I'll kind of show you how it works, and then Joe can run you through the deal on it a little bit later or whatever. But we do these packs, and they've got multiple sheets of the stick it in. Now, it's not very often we have this in stock, so it's not very often I actually get to demo this. So I'm going to peel the back, can you see, you just peel the backing off like this. So I'm going to peel the backing off, and I'm going to start and lay down the sheet. So I'm just going to take my sheet. It doesn't matter if it's not on exactly, because we're kind of going to stick it all on there, all right? And I'm going to come, there's a couple of, I'm going to peel off a couple of pieces of the backing and then stick that in there, yeah.
Details of that stick it on the bottom of your screen there. £5 or $6.50 if you want to get your hands on that.
No, look at
Did
that.
I see the lovely Ken Oliver on the front of that packaging as well?
You did see the lovely Ken Oliver on the front.
I've worked with Ken Oliver. He is one of the nicest men in the world. He's so lovely and so talented as well.
So here we go. Right, I'm going to, you know, I'll just cut this along here just to be easier. But actually, you're just going to use a little bit of this, okay? So we've got to always keep this. This bit is brilliant for sentiments. You're going to keep these little scraps for sentiments, okay? So we've now got stick it on the back of that sheet. So that what I can do is I can take this here and I'm going to position this face down on the cardstock, knowing that it's going to cut through the card and cut the background out as well. So we're going in. Those of you who were just getting your Gemini, by the way, did you check if many people were getting the Gemini for the first time?
Many people getting the Gemini. Honestly, we can't keep up over on the website. I think your Simon's going to have to be back down the warehouse again this weekend, helping pack those orders by the sounds of it. It is absolutely astronomically busy on both the Gemini and the Gemini Junior. I am worried about the stock of that £100 or $100 worth of freebies, Sarah.
Well, the thing is that Joe and I put that bundle together. So they sat down with us in the office and we said, right, if people are going for this, what would be the best way? So we picked one of the shakers, one of the creator cards, like a little bit of everything, so that you could literally try everything on it, right? Now, look at this. This is why Gemini is so awesome, because look at that. Every last little bit of that jaw is cut out absolutely perfectly, right? So you can cut it, but then also what you can do, if I just pop these out, if you wanted to emboss it, you could easily go and emboss it as well. But actually, what you'll tend to find is there's so much pressure in the machine jaw, you don't need to do a lot of an awful lot of embossing. A lot of them will just emboss straight off. So here we go. I've got all of these little bits and pieces all popped out nicely. So this was on quite a thick, heavyweight stamping cardstock. But then what I'm going to do, a couple of last little bits, because we've put that stick-it on, I'm going to just peel the back off now. Can you see? There we go. So this is now, it's almost like we've made it a sticker. So I'm just peeling the back off, and this whole thing is going to stick down on my card perfectly. So we've always got different ways to do your sticking. You've seen me a lot using our Brenda the spray booth, but I know a lot of our US customers can't get hold of our repositionable sprays because we can't send them to America. So you guys in particular, please get the stick-it while we've got stock. We do not have an unlimited amount. I've been waiting for us to get this in stock to be able to demonstrate it. It's absolutely awesome, but it possibly is going to be the only time we're going to be able to feature it on a show.
Our self-adhesive sheets did sell out just on Tuesday, Sarah, as well. So if you want self-adhesive sheets, you will need to be quick for them. Jean Marie over on Facebook says, I've got all 5 Gemini machines and I'd never changed. They are magnificent. Now there is testament to the quality of the Gemini, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Loads of you saying how much you love your Gemini still. Sonia Snoozy Sonia says, I keep 2 sets of large plates and 2 junior plates. I totally love using my junior plates and my large Gemini. I thought the bigger plates are more to use smaller plates when it will fit. Great point. Definitely stock up on the smaller plates, even if you've got the larger machine. The plates have just jumped in my basket, says Jean Marie. Well, Jean Marie, seeing as you've got 5 machines, no wonder you're stocking up on some of the plates as well. Loads of you just generally loads of love for your Gemini, which is fantastic. That's looking beautiful, Sarah.
Why, thank you. I've gone quite simple because I just wanted to do, we had that lovely, I like the white on white, so I've gone matte white on the pearl white, okay? And then again, I'm just using the Calla all-purpose. We have a glue pack on today, don't we, Joe? An essential glue kit. I remember asking and saying people will be stocking up while we've got the members deals on.
Absolutely, they will be. Let me just find the details for you. So you get the all-purpose, you also get the tacky, and you get the fine tip applicator as well. $16.50 or $31 if you want to go for that. Details there on the bottom of your screen.
Right. Thank you, Joe. So there's the base that I've got ready. Now what I'm going to do is create the lily. So one of the sets that is in here is this one here, Joe. So they're these lovely dies. I'm just going to have to pick up this all-purpose glue before I get it all over my project, by the way, because that could be disastrous. It's one of the things I love about the all-purpose, by the way. You get it where you don't want it, it just rubs away. So look at this, I literally just rub it and the whole thing will rub off my glass mat without me even having to get my stick away out. Now, if I bring this out, Joe, we can do stamping and then die cutting over top of it. So I've got my little stamping platform. Actually, I think I might do a few at once. So I've got my 6x6 one. This is the beauty, you see, we've got them all back in stock now. You've been waiting. Can you see these? I'll put that pattern back on so you can see them. Oh my life, that's me glue again. There I go. Right, so these are your leaves. So you've got the open skeleton leaves and then the closed ones, and then these are your two different types for your lilies. So can you see the beautiful lilies, and then also you've got your more straight part ones as well. So you just take the design that you want to work with. So let's have a look. I'm going to use some centre parts of my lily, and I'm going to use some centre parts of my lily. I need a nice pink. I'm going to go, we've got the opaque pigment ink pads on today, so these are brilliant if you're doing some embossing, and I'm going to stamp them onto some nice pink cardstock. And what I'll do, Joe, oh crikey, I can't see mine, my stamping mat, here it is, just move the sides. Right, so I've got my stamping mat, and this is going to go down here, and can you see I'm just going to stamp, put my ink on, perfect, and then we can stamp these on, and you're going to stamp them and then layer them up and cut them out.
Fantastic. Lots of you going for this lily collection now, getting very, very busy there as well. Loads of you sharing and letting me know what you're going for on the show. I'm monitoring the conversation over on Facebook, so anything you need to know, you can drop into the comments over there. One of our social media superstars has got their eye on YouTube and all of our other Facebook channels as well. Shadia's saying, I bought 2 mugs, one for work and one for home. What a great idea. Kimberly saying the tote bag is on its way, and I appear to have gone platinum too. Woohoo!
Yes, that's the beauty, you
Congratulations.
see, of having the extra points, isn't it?
Absolutely, it is. Catherine Bird says, hi from Johannesburg. Can you tell me why the Gemini has 2 switches?
Oh, do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
Right, so on your Gemini, and I don't know, the problem is, do you want me to try and bring it over here? Oh, here we go, right? So, pop this down. I'll get my bits out the way, all right? You come in there.
Trish says you just ordered the big Gemini. Congratulations, Trish. Denise is asking, does the mug keep drinks cold as well? Yeah, it'll keep hot things hot, cold things cold, which is great. Carol says she ordered the mug yesterday. Can you put it in the dishwasher? No, just give it a rinse out by hand. Is always the best thing to do with all your insulated mugs. Yes, Jean Marie letting me know again she has all 5. Also, one more question as well, maybe for after this one, Sarah.
Yeah.
How do you know which dies also emboss?
How do you know every die also embosses?
Wonderful.
So every die also embosses. You want to talk about these buttons, right?
Yes, please.
So your first button is the on and off button. The next one is pause and resume. And then the last button's reverse. So for example, I can pop this into here, right? We can set it off going. Once I know I've done the cutting, what I can do is I can pause it. Now at this point I can either say, oh no, everything's all right, continue on, and if I press the continue on button, it'll come all the way out the other end. So I'll just take my first one off, right? So here's my first little one cutting off them. And then I'm going to move the die over, and I'm going to cut the second one out. So get you in place.
It's getting busier and busier. I'm already getting a little bit concerned about the stock of, well, not the stock of the Gemini. The Gemini's fine, Sarah. It's the stock of that £100 worth of freebies, because 20% of the stock of the freebies already gone. People have checked out their baskets as well. Loads of people got it in there too. We are an hour into this deal, and this is the members' mega deal that's meant to last the whole weekend. Very, very busy on this.
Do you know what I've done? I've used the large plates. Oh, do you know, I was trying to be clever and stop it partway through. My plates have gone so far through, we're actually right out the other end. What I was trying to show you is this button is the rewind button. So what I'll do, Joe, is I'll get me big plates, we'll put something bigger in, and then I'll show you how you can rewind it.
Perfect, sounds great. Let me just recap both the deals for you on the Gemini machine. So,
I've got them to rewind.
Oh, you've rewinded? Oh, okay.
Yeah, can I just show you? If you ever wanted to rewind, hold it down, right? And it will do the rewind for you. So if you ever get something stuck, and you're like, oh, it's not supposed to be doing that, hold the rewind button and it will always rewind for you. So pause and rewind, pause and resume, or rewind. If you've ever done something that you don't think you should, hold the middle button in and it'll just reverse it out.
Fabulous. So what should you have not done there? Sorry.
Sorry, well, what I tried to do was, can you see these? I've put the little mini plate, the
and then
half-size
tried
plates
to rewind the mini
but it's
plate.
only this bit. So I tried to catch it, right? Me die cut cuts to about here, so I tried to stop it about here, but I'd obviously stopped it off the end, hadn't I? So I stopped the machine. It's probably thinking, why have you stopped me? I've
What
done
you
my
like?
job. Right, so let's have a look. Let's imagine, so I'll go back to my lovely demonstration on the lily, right? Let's imagine that I've cut out a lot of these, which I absolutely have, right? So I've got quite a few of these that I've done the die cutting on. I've also got a few of the green ones that I did the leaves. So can you see how different the leaves look? So that is the same die cut, but we've used it for the lily and then also the leaf. And then what I'm going to do is bring this back in, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shape all of these, Joe, using, this is why this mat is brilliant, by the way. So anybody, if you're going for the bundle today that has the mat and the 2 stamping platforms in, just make the most of it while we've got it. Like, let's just say that. But it's brilliant, not only for your stamping, but also, look, I'm going to use it now with my large ball head for doing a little bit of shaping, Joe.
Wonderful. And I guess you can cut these out of multiple different things, these lilies, if you wanted to. Loads of different things that you'll enjoy cutting
It'd be
these
lovely
from.
out of tissue, wouldn't they?
Really, really lovely in tissue, actually. Or imagine them cutting tissue and then like just scattered in the front of it, scattered in the top of a box, you know, a gift box, just loads of little tissue lilies in there. Would be beautiful, wouldn't it? If you want to get the lily deal, it is the lily collection. It's a 7-piece collection. It is really, really busy for it. Remember, there's 2 smaller collections. I'll let you know what those are. The 2 smaller collections are it's the Stamp and Die bundle, which gets you the butterflies, the lace border, the beautiful lilies and the Calla Lily. And then you also have the second one, which is the embossing folder and stamp bundle, which has the embossing folder and it's got those stamps in there as well. Both of them great deals on their own because you've got savings on both of them. You're saving 20% on both of them. When you get them together, you get the best deal because what you get is also you're getting that free gift, the Ornate Frame and Corner, which should be $16.99 in the UK or $19.95 in the US. However, get it all together, best deal because you're saving. Should be $63.93, you're getting it for £37, and obviously everyone's getting it for more than that because you're all getting that fabulous extra discount. Or it should be in the US $69.65, you're getting it for $39 or less. I'm going to keep saying that, or less, every time we go through. A fifth of the stock of this has gone. Remember, because it's members event, everyone's getting an extra 5% off. So if you are a silver member and you usually get 10, you're going to get 15. If you're a gold member, getting 15, you're going to get 20. If you're a platinum member, getting 20, you are going to get a stonking, whacking great 25% off. Absolutely everything. You're going to get double points as well. And when you spend over £40 or $40, you're going to get the Keep Calm and Craft On members event tote as well. So everyone that spends that will get the tote free of charge, which is brilliant because the tote as well, if we were selling the tote, you'd be looking at a great price on that as well. But really, really brilliant to have those. A couple of people have said as well, if they ordered on like a Thursday, for instance, today, or they ordered yesterday and got the free tote, if it was still in stock on Saturday, would you be able to get it on Saturday as well and get another one? Absolutely you would. Every transaction that's over £40 or $40, you will get, of course, one of those totes included, which is brilliant. That's looking gorgeous, Sarah.
Isn't it nice? And all I'm doing is I'm just building all of these up individually, Joe. And because I've used the hot glue gun, I'm going to get quite a quick stick. But then I also wanted a little bit of time to manoeuvre them into place. So can you see I've used like 6 pokes on my, 6 prongs, 6 whatever you want to call them on my lily. Can you see I'm just going to manoeuvre them out into place now. And I want those lovely, look
petals.
at that, lovely petals in place. Oh yeah, I called them prongs, didn't I? Well, you know, they felt like my little lily prongs on there. And do you know what? I might even put a couple more in.
Maybe we could start a new term.
Maybe we could. Maybe we could,
I mean,
Joe.
we already need a phrase book for some of the stuff we say here on Crafters TV. Let's face it.
That's very true. Yes,
people that tune in must think, what are these people actually talking about some days? I did think the other day, I thought, sometimes it's like we're talking a foreign language. All of the people that watch us all the time, but yeah, I think we should definitely work on a little translation book. You know, if we start talking about Brenda, for instance, people might be thinking, who on earth is Brenda?
Who's
Brenda's
Brenda?
our spray buff, new and improved as well, lad. Maybe you'll see Brenda as well before the day's out because she has had some work done and she is looking brilliant, may I say so. Very busy on the lily collection, very busy on both those Geminis. I love that, Sarah.
Isn't that nice? And then just to finish it off, in that set, Joe, you've got all of these stamps as well. So I can come in here and I've got all of these, with love, miss you, thinking of you. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one. I think we'll do this as a nice with love card. So do I want with love? Oh no, I quite like just for you. Let's do a little just for you. So you take the just for you and then you're just going to position that on your stamping plate. I tell you what, I'm so glad we've got these back in stock, Joe. So many people have been waiting for us to get these back in stock. And then I'm using the pigment ink pad because what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp this down, Joe, but I'm also going to emboss this as well because we've got the pigment inks on. If you ever want to just take it that next level, you can just dip it in your embossing powder.
Dipping it in, that's a new one. I didn't realise you could do that. There is a 13-piece collection, available for you on the show. In that 13-piece collection, you're going to get baby blue, Bordeaux, Friar Brown, Frosty Jade, Lagoon, Noir Black, Pine Tree, Pumice, Sandstorm, Spar Blue, Smoked Emerald, Spring Meadow, and Smoked Plume as well. Pop yourself across to the website to see all the colours listed and get a visual idea of what those colours look like as well. Should be $64.87. It's down to £50. Should be $90.35 down to $70. However, if you were a Club Inspire Platinum member in the UK, you'd get that for £37. £37.50 for 13 ink pads. I mean, is Simon in the office this week?
Life's good, isn't it? We're doing well, Joe. Right, I've got
really
the little just for you on there, so I'm going to pop the just for you. I feel like I need a nice little, I need some nice little gem or something to go in the middle of my lily. And then also I've got just a nice little bit of ribbon on the corner. So it doesn't need an awful lot because that frame in the background looks really pretty. I think that's come together quite nicely. It does just need a nice little bow. Do you want to see the one that I'd done already?
Yes, please.
There's the one that I'd done ready, and I've just got this is the one that I did, and I've just got that little pearl in the middle. It just looks nice, doesn't it? So right, I'll let you show everybody the other samples though, Joe, while I have a bit of a tidy up.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me run you through some of the beautiful things that the design team have been making with them that are absolutely gorgeous. You can see these here, really, really wonderful. There's your lilies. There's those Calla Lilies as well that you can see there, looking absolutely gorgeous. Bringing in that lace border there as well, which is a lovely way of doing it. There's that frame die as well, using the back there that you are getting included. Another beautiful example with the frame die just there as well. Look at how beautiful that is. I mean, it's really is a real vibrant pop of colour, isn't it? You've also got this one just here. I love the lilies on this one. They're looking absolutely beautiful. Let me just share with you a couple more whilst we're here as well. Those Calla Lily ones. Look how they come to life when you get a bit of shape and dimension there. Can you see? Can you see how, let me turn it that way for you. You can see just how dimensional they are. They're really, really beautiful. Added a bit of sparkle onto there as well. $27.50 if you want to go for the 4-piece bundle. You are saving, of course, 20% if you go for that as well. Really, really beautiful projects. I'm excited to see what you guys start making with that. If you've got the Lily collection already, you want to send us in some pictures of things you've been making. We love receiving them. Really easy to send us any pictures of your makes here at Crafters TV. You can do that by emailing studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. There's the details there along the bottom of your screen. Right, the travel mug. How much, Johnny? 40% of the travel mug has gone already. It is absolutely, I love that it's even purple on the inside, which is amazing. So it's stainless steel. It's really great. It's going to keep your drinks hot and cold. But most importantly, you're going to be in a very elite club of people that own this, because I can't see it lasting longer than today. I think it will go today. You've got there as well, it says on there, when in doubt, craft, and then you've also got the Crafters Companion logo on the side of there. $9.99 or $13.99 if you're in the US and you want to get hold of that. Right, we need to go back to the Gemini because it is exceptionally busy on that Gemini machine. Which one's people's favourite at the moment, Johnny? The Junior or the big Gemini? Right, the big Gemini. The Junior is available. I'll talk about the pricing of the regular, the larger Gemini, because I know a lot of you, I think, have got the Junior, or maybe you've got the Go or the Mini, and you're going to go for a big machine today, and this is definitely that. Now, The Gemini machine and the dies, if you added all the value up that you're getting together in this bundle, you're looking at, I'll do the price in dollars and then I'll go back and tell you about the pounds. You'd be looking at $403.45 to get all of that today. So the great thing is, because the dies are free, and there's £100 worth or $100 worth of free dies in here, because the dies are free and they are all some of our most popular dies. It's a real great variety. You've got embossing folders, border dies, you've got stamps and dies, edgeables, ornates, flourishes, sentiments. It's all in there. Even got nesting dies in that collection for you as well. So you've got a bit of something for everyone. So basically, because we're giving you the dies for free, the price today on the machine is $179.99 if you're in the UK, $249.95 if you're in the US. However, no one's going to pay that because everyone's getting an extra 5% off. So everyone is going to be paying the amazing price that is, everyone's saving, no, everyone's paying. Joe, what are you like? Everyone, there's just a lot of numbers and, you know, I'm not used to them. The deal is amazing. Everyone is paying $170.99 or $237.45, which is brilliant. However, Platinum members, because you're getting all that extra discount as well, Platinum members are spending, sit down, I know, $134.99 in the UK or $187.46 in the US. You are saving more than you're spending as a Platinum member, which is amazing. Also, everyone will get free P&P, everyone will get free shipping and handling. Platinum members, you subtract the cost of your dies that we're giving you for free. You're paying $34.99 or $87.46 for the machine. It is incredible value for money. It is very busy. We've got loads of stock of the machine, so both the Gemini and the Gemini Junior. What we only have a finite amount of is the dies, the extra dies and embossing folder, because let's face it, we're just giving them to you. It's over £100 or over $100. So if you want it, I know that a fifth of the stock of the free dies and embossing folder has already sold out and gone. Very busy. I know a lot of you as well are coming back to stock up. A lot of you got this machine already, absolutely love it. We've done some great deals for you on the accessories that you might want to add with these. This one here is your Gemini clear cutting plates with the free storage bag. So great to get those along with the bag, $19.98, $29.90 if you want to get your hands on those ones. Right, we're going to move on to the shaker cards. Shaker cards. Are we going to do the 3-piece bundle or the 2-piece bundle? We're going to do the 3-piece bundle first. Fantastic. Right, these are brilliant. Oh, is this the one? Let me just get my notes on this, because I believe this is the one. Yeah, it is. Oh my word. This one's so busy already. It's busy, Sarah, because you buy one,
you get 2 free.
Oh, yeah, you do. And they are Christmas shaker cards as well, which is amazing. You don't need to use these to make shaker cards if you don't want to. You can use them as wonderful dies in their own right. But of course, if you want to do shakers, they are shakerlicious. So in this 3-piece bundle, you're going to get the stocking, which is that one just there. You're also going to get this one, which is your Christmas window. And you're going to get, now this is a bit of me, this one, celebrate the season with a little drinky poo as well. So you're going to get those 3 there. $14.99 or $19.95. This should be $44.97 in the UK or $59.85 in the US. Great, great saving there for you on that. There is also a 2-piece collection available as well. I know we have less of the 2-piece collection, so if you want this, you will be quick. And this one is still a great deal. This one is a buy one, get one free. You've got the tree in here, and you've also got the ornament or the bauble in there as well. $14.99 or $19.95 if you want to get that one. Shakers are great all the year through, but shakers at Christmas, I think it's because you can get all the snow and stuff in there, Sarah. They just seem even more apt, don't they?
Oh, they do. And do you know what? Shaker cards are still one of the most popular cards. So for those of you that make and sell your cards, these are the ones that people are going to be after. Now, what I thought I'd do is I've got a nice little card here, Joe, but I thought, oh, we could do like a card and a matching tag. Joe likes a good matching tag. A shaker tag. How about a little shaker tag? But what I thought I'd do is just show you right from the beginning, if you've never used the shaker dies before, how do they work, okay? Because in the set, these are regular dies, but a bit thicker than a regular die. So they're still silver. They're not like the special different coloured ones that I showed you that are the mixed media. However, they are thicker than regular dies. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to take these off, Joe. This is how you do your shaker. You're going to use them both together. So I'm also going to use, and you see when we bring the Gemini plates in, I'm going to use my magnetic positioning plate because it really helps you with having these dies together. Because what you do is you take the outer one, and we have the outer one with the inner one inside. So can you see the two pieces are perfectly sized to go inside each other? And that's what gives you the kind of outer shape. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to first, let's have a look. First of all, should we do the backing piece that goes on the background? So I'm going to do the backing piece, and I'm going to use a little bit of textured cardstock. So we'll go face down with the textured cardstock. And I think at the same time, Jo, I'm going to cut a little bit of craft card, and because the die is a little bit thicker, it can comfortably cut both pieces at once. So I'll get both of these on there. I'm just going to make the sandwich up and send it through my Gemini, knowing fine well that it can cut both of those absolutely no problem.
Wonderful. Very busy across both of those collections, especially the buy one, get two free of charge. What I'd say is as well, if anyone's tuning in and watching this show this morning, there's going to be a whole host of other different demonstrations, isn't there, in the later show as well.
Oh,
so
completely.
Definitely worth joining us for the later show as well. Even if you've got your order placed in this hour, you're going to get even more inspiration in that next. Well, this is just the amuse-bouche, isn't it? It's just the soupçon of the Cartload.
This is just the warm-up for everyone who's joined us early, you see. Right, so that's cut out both of those layers, absolutely no problem, right? What I'm then going to do is I'm going to use our shaker foam. So this is the double-sided foam that is a little bit thicker. So I'm going to just take this and make sure that this is big enough. So you just use kind of like a little bit. Can you see? I always use the die to cut around it first, so that I'm not kind of wasting too much. And I'm going to go again, position the two on here. I'm going to position that foam over. There we go. And I'm just going to make sure I hold it in place with a little bit of tape, because I don't want that moving as it goes through the machine. So that's held in place. Even though it's thicker, it's still going to cut out no problem on that job. Look how thick that sandwich is.
It really
it's going to
is
cut
thick.
it no problem. All right. There we go. So straight through.
Still about 40 minutes left of this show. There's loads coming up as well in the show for you. We're going to look at double-sided dies after this as well. But that Gemini is just getting busier and busier and busier, Sarah, as we go. The larger Gemini's out in the lead at the moment. That's telling me, I think a lot of you, and you're saying it in the comments too, have got the Junior, and today is the day you're upgrading. What a time. I don't think there's going to be a better time to upgrade to that bigger machine, if I'm being frank.
Well, no, because there's this members event, double points, and the extra saving on top of what you're already getting doesn't happen very often. Right, let's have a look. So I'm going to put, I've got my background layer, then I'm going to have my shaker on here, then I want my acetate over the front. So when we put the acetate over the front, you want both layers, and I've got a little bit, you know, we had that hunky-dory on before, Jo. I've got a little bit of that hunky-dory. Is this going to fit on here?
Or if you love your hunky-dory, make sure you join myself and Craig for a members event craft house featuring Hunky Dory this Saturday at 4 p.m. here in the UK, or 11 a.m. On the East Coast. It's going to be fantastic. All new product coming up for you in that show as well. So definitely mark your diaries and make sure you join us on Saturday for that.
Craig's super excited about it as well,
is.
actually. And bear in mind, because it's still part of the members event, you'll still be getting the extra 5% discount, you'll still be getting the double points, you'll still be getting another tote if you spend over £40 or $40.
Absolutely.
Right. Can you see, I added the metal plate in there because when I'm cutting acetate, I like to have the metal plate in too. So now I've got my acetate to go on the front, so I'm just building that up step at a time. And then I also want a piece to go around the outside, so you can cut another piece of craft card. I've already got one cut out, so I don't think you need to see me doing too much cutting, but I wanted to show that step by step, okay? So here we go, Jo. I'm going to just stick all this together. This seemed a little bit flimsy for a tag. So, oh, you go down there, don't need you at the moment. So I'm just sticking this all the way around the outside. And this is going to stick onto the base so that it's nice and strong for us to go at, okay?
Wonderful.
And actually, oh, do you know, if I had some ribbon at this point, I'd probably stick a little bit of ribbon just in that little back point there, just to hang this off for as my tag, right?
I knew Barbie would be in the comments as soon as we mentioned Hunky Dory, and as if by magic, there she is. All right, Jo, I heard Hunky Dory. You know I'm going to be there on Saturday, especially if it is new stuff as well. So Barbie, already excited about that. Janet said, I didn't know you could put foam through the machine for shaker card, game changer. Oh yeah, there's so much you can put through the Gemini. Are these those dies that are a little bit thicker as well, these ones?
That's it, they are just a little bit thicker, just a little bit. So, and this is the one, actually, you're getting this one for free. Because it's and I almost didn't put my shaker in. Because it's buy one, get two free. Let's just assume this is one of our freebie ones.
Well, it is. You're only paying for Celebrate the Season, which is that cocktail glass one, and then you're getting the other two totally free of charge. So you're getting the stocking and you're getting the Christmas window for free, which we love.
Can I just say I'm going to take credit for that? Because I saw, I checked over what we call the poll for the show, and that's our plan for the show a few days ago, and they had these shaker cards on, and it was just buy one, get one free, or buy the other one and get one free. And because we had 5, there was one that was just going to be left out, not on the show. So I just said, just chuck that in for free as well. When they buy this deal, just give everybody that one as well. And the girl was like, really? Really? I was like, yep, absolutely, go on, just do it. She's like, what will Simon say? I said, let's not tell him and then see what he says.
I hope he's in a good mood this week.
He'll be all right. He'll be all right. For those of you that don't know, Simon's my husband, who runs the business, you see. We have to check everything past Simon. Everyone thinks I'm the big boss, and I'm not really. I'm just like, well, I suppose when it suits, I'm the big boss. However, when we have to check something, we have to check it with Simon. And that looked brilliant with all the little bits in the booty, Joe. But then you don't want to see the shaker because that doesn't look very nice. So all you're going to do is you're going to...
I don't mind it, you know.
Do you not mind?
No.
Oh, with white, look how much better it's going to look when we're going to put craft card over it.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it back.
Yeah, take that back. Looks so much better.
I bet it looked lovely with a bit of red mirror as well.
Oh, yes, it would, wouldn't it? Do you know what I do like is you see all these extra bits here, these 3 here, right? I've cut them out of green glitter cards because look where they go. This goes along the top, right? And then this one goes on the back just to make it look like, oh, no, this way is it? Or is this one on the front? Yes, this one, here we go, one on the front and then one on the back to make it look like a real Christmas stocking, you see.
That's amazing.
See how much better does that look when it's got all those little bits in, and it's all encapsulated. So whether you use that as a topper on your card or whether you want to use that as an extra, it's all encapsulated on one. And then let me show you this, Joe. If I take this little tag, right, and let's just use, you know, that craft card we had. I'm just going to use this with my Gemini Mini and cut some extra little tags and show you how you can do some nice mini tags as well.
Wonderful. I really love that colourway. A lot of you are saying, can you get the foam online? It is available on our website, the self-adhesive double-sided foam, but I'm not sure if it's in stock at the moment. I'll have a little double check for you and make sure you get it. Elaine saying she absolutely nailed it. She spent £40.37, so yes, she's getting the tote. She'll then be able to relax and decide what else to buy once she knows she's got the tote. Great way to go. Love your thinking.
I hope you got a travel mug along with you when you were putting your order together.
Oh yes, because they are going very, very quick. Oh no. Go on. Shut the front door, shut the back door, and run up the road with your insulated mug, because half the stock, half has gone. And we're only, we're 90 minutes into this first show. We've got the whole day still. You know, most of our US customers haven't even woken up yet, Sarah. So as they wake up, they see the deals available. I dread to think how many we're going to have left when we get to that second hour. Or that second show, sorry, I should say. Well, probably not very many.
We'll worry about that this afternoon, but isn't it nice for everyone who tuned in early? I like, whose idea did you just say they'd said, you know, I've got my order in to make sure I got the tote, and then I can come and worry about the other stuff that I need when we get to the end of that.
Absolutely.
That's a good way to play it.
I can't remember who it was now.
Yes.
And I'm just desperately scrolling now up and down trying to find it. You know what it's like? You know, if you're on Facebook and you see something and then a second later you think you'll go back to it, you scroll all the way up and all the way down again. Does anyone else do that, or is it just me? And then you can never find it again.
Yep, been there, done that.
Yeah, I think we all have that. Lots of you saying pricing just on the Junior, on the Geminis again. Just very quickly, Amanda has just asked me a question. Pricings are on the Geminis, on the Junior in the UK. In the UK, it's $139.99 or $199.95. For the larger Gemini, In the UK, $179.99. In the US, $249.95. She says, it says on the description on the website, it says Junior. They are the pricing there for both of those.
Do you know what might be confusing people, right? When you go on the website, it probably won't say that price.
No, absolutely.
It's going to say the price that you pay, which might be even less because it will have your membership discount included.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, well, if you're a Club Inspire Platinum member, the Junior would be £104.99 in pounds, and the larger machine would be £134.99 in pounds. The price you see is the price you pay is the best way always to think about it. So what have you got there? Craft card, is that?
So do you know what I thought would be awesome? A tag on a tag. Oh, right.
Tag squared.
So yeah. So what I've done is, let's have a look. I'm just picking these up with my tweezers so that I don't burn my hand, because my extension lead on my heat gun isn't quite long enough. Right, so there we go. So I've just dipped them in the embossing powder because I'm using the pigment inks. So I've just embossed them, and then they're going to be really nice. This is how you use your two different types of inks together, okay? So you've embossed them, and then you can come in with your Harmony Water Reactives. You can just bring in a little, let me just get a little tag on here, Joe.
Don't forget we've got those pigment ink pads as well on the show today if you want those. They are available. Also, do you know what's really busy, Sarah?
Go on.
Those card blanks and envelopes. Getting busy on those as we go towards the end of the show. I think a lot of you seeing, especially if you're batch making a lot of Christmas cards, a lot of birthday cards, loads of you seeing the value in the card blanks and envelopes. Really, really busy on those. I think we'll be seeing a lot more of those in the second show.
Right, so I've just brought a little bit in here. So I'm on Santa's nice list, or it's the most wonderful time of the year. I think I'll use the I'm on Santa's nice list. And then all you can do, you see, is a little bit of twine, and you can tie them onto there.
Oh, I love
it.
it.
Can you see? So what I've done on this one here that I'd done, I just tied the I'm on Santa's nice list. I made this a few weeks ago, actually, and I think it just finishes that off nicely. But then obviously we've done that. But if you do that with the matching tag, then that becomes an awesome little present, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. I think you know how I feel about a tag anyway at the best of times, Sarah. So a shaker tag, hello. Imagine if all of your presents had shaker tags on them. Oh, you'd be that person next Christmas. People would still be talking
about.
Yeah, everyone still be talking about it.
I tell you the ones that are brilliant for that. The stocking, the bauble and the Christmas tree. Stocking, bauble and Christmas tree. Sit one afternoon, do yourself 100 shaker tags. Fabulous. I mean, honestly, just fabulous. But yes, you're going to want some of that double-sided shaker foam when we've got it back in.
The thing is,
you know, coming back.
Like you wrap someone's birthday present up, you give it to them. They maybe they maybe forget about it by the time the next year comes around. Christmas is one of those occasions you never forget. You know where you had dinner, you know if the turkey was dry, if the gravy was good, if there was Prosecco or it was just wine, you know who gave you what presents, how they were wrapped. It's the one bit of the year where everyone, you know, really remembers, don't they? So when you can go the extra mile and make something super fabulous, I think you get you always get something that people are going to really remember. Right, let me just run you through the 3 different deals that you've got here, 2 different deals. Now you can have buy one, get 2 free, which is this one just here. So you've got, this is the one that you're paying for, that wonderful cocktail glass. You're going to get the stocking and you're going to get the Christmas window as well. So that's $14.99 and $19.95 to get those. You also then have as well the other one, which is the bauble and the tree. Both of these make great shaker tags. You've got those there. Half price deal, buy one, get one free on these ones for the ornament and also for the Christmas tree there as well. $14.99 or $19.95 if you want to get your hands on those ones just there. Right, let me grab the double-sided dies because I know a lot of you, there is if you're going for the Gemini today, you're actually going to get one of the double-sided dies in there with it, which is fantastic. But we've got some great collections of double-sided dies for you on the show. You can go for the smaller individual bundles, or you can just go for the big one if you wish. So let me just show you what you've got in these. So your first collection is All of My Heart, and that is going to come alongside the Flutterby Wishes is what that's coming alongside there. I don't have the Flutterby Wishes to hand. You've also got a second... Have you pinched it? There you go. It's over there. What you like? Let's have a look at yours then, Sarah, if that's all right. There it is. So that's that one. That's the first one. Then the next one you've got is Floral Mandala, which is this one just here. And that's coming alongside Floral Delights, which is this one just here. So you're going to get both of those included there, which is brilliant. And the other one that you've got is your Pretty Posy. And that is coming alongside your sweet cupcake. I love the cupcake one. I think it is absolutely divine. All of them on their own, the smaller bundles individually, £30. However, if you get them all together, you get the best value because you can get them, it should be altogether £139.94 if you were buying them individually. Get them in the bundle, £80. And also it should be £179.70. But get them in the bundle, you get it for $105. Remember, no one is paying that price you see there on the screen because everyone is going to get 5% extra. So everyone's getting at least 5% discount, which is brilliant. Now, if you want to go for the double-sided dies, you will need the double-sided die plates as well. So we'll just show you the details of those. The junior are these ones just here, £11.04 or £14.40. And then also we've got the larger one there as well, £16.99 or £21.20 there is your price on those. Very busy across those already. And I know a lot of people, a lot of the time when we bring these, say, oh, I haven't seen these before, or I'm not familiar with them. It's because no one else does them, do they, Sarah? It is only us here at Crafters Companion that bring you these amazing dies.
No, back to that point earlier, Joe, about the Gemini being future-proofed and us innovating in the die cutting field. This was our latest innovation and it was so big, we patented this one. So if you haven't seen them before, then double-sided dies means basically both sides can cut at once. Now, you probably think, well, I could just have twice as many dies. Well, the problem is then you are paying for twice as many dies. So that's the difference. If you look at this gorgeous card here, do you want me to show you straight up? How beautiful does this butterfly look? And have you ever seen anything else like this die cut before? And it's because there is 4 layers of the butterfly layered up. Now, if you were to do 4 layers of a butterfly and buy 4 dies to be able to do this, you'd be looking at probably £30 just for one die. Well, actually, what we've got is we've got 2 dies, but each of them are double-sided at the same time, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how these work. If we start off with the very, very base layer, so let's have a look. Yeah, my base layer is black with then the gold on. This is the base. So the very base is the one that's just the outside cut. So that is going to cut into the black, all right? Then at the same time, this next layer will cut with your gold. So it just goes over the top like this so that we sandwich it in between the 2 bits of cardstock. And I'm going to pop that first one down, okay? Then I'm going to do exactly the same with this next one. Can you see we've got basically 2 levels of outside cutting. So I'm going to put one onto the lilac in this case and one onto the gold glitter card. Now, what you're supposed to do is then sandwich that between your 2 double-sided cutting blades, which we have on the show. What I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm going to add in your metal plate. Now, don't forget, your metal plates are basically half price today. So you can get, if you go for the 3-pack, either of the junior ones or the larger ones, they are half price, plus you get your membership discount on top of the half price, plus you get the extra 5% off, and of course they're double points today. And what you'll find is these are the new ones that don't, they're machined in a different way so that they're not sharp down the edge. There's the details on the bottom of your screen, okay? I'm going to add my metal plate in, so I'm going to add it in at this stage. So I've taken the one that's the most intricate side, which is cutting in the glitter card. I'm adding my metal plate in, and then I'm putting my other double-sided die plate on top. And then that sandwiches in between my 2 cutting plates. So I'm going to go onto one of them, and then with this other one on top. And then, of course, I can sandwich the 2 together, and that's what goes through the Gemini. So when we talk about the Gemini being awesome and being future-proofed, okay, we've got, and there's a lot of technology we are working on, which could take us years to develop, but it will work with the Gemini machine, but the Gemini machine will never change. Because we've put the most amount of pressure in, we built those extra heat sensors, it gives us the flexibility to keep adding to it. And those of you that are going for the large Gemini, let me tell you, there's something coming out at the back end of this year that you're going to be very pleased that you had the large Gemini for.
What's this?
There's just going to be something coming, Joe, that you're going to be really pleased if you've got a large Gemini.
Oh, I had no idea about this. I'm going to have to try and investigate. I'll be peering around office doors all afternoon, see if I can get a look at what that is.
You want to go and sweet talk Leanne, but I don't even know if she'll tell you.
No, I don't think she will.
But all I will say is you need the large Gemini for the technology that is coming out in our birthday event this year in October.
Ooh.
I feel like I've let too much of a cat out the bag now. So I'm not even listening to what question you're about to ask me. Don't even ask me it. Don't people be asking in the comments.
People are asking
I'm not going
already.
to tell you any more, but there is some new technology coming out in October for our birthday event, and you are going to need the large Gemini for it.
There you are. When is birthday?
It is at the end of October.
Right, okay. I didn't think you were going to tell us that for a moment.
No. Yeah.
There you go. There's a double scoop. Leanne's ringing the gallery, I'm hearing, saying, what on earth are you on about? You were not meant to tell anyone. I can hear the gallery phone ringing right now.
Yeah, there'll be trouble. She's in today, Leanne, actually, so I'll probably get in trouble for saying that. Because it's me who says, Mike, make sure you don't tell anybody, because otherwise it's not going to be a surprise. Then I broke my own rules. But hey, But I'm not saying any more because you're not going to get me into any more trouble.
I'm going to look out for you and just try and move you on.
Right.
Sandra says the free pack of metal plates for Platinum members is just £10.48. What a time to get stocked up on all of those essentials for your Gemini machine. Remember, it's all over on the website. It's so busy as well for both of the Geminis. Easy to understand why when you're getting £100 or $100 worth of free. But love that price, free. It's my favourite price for anything, Sarah.
It's all of our favourite prices, isn't it? So look at this. So I love butterflies where you lift their wings up. It's one of my personal slight obsessions, all right? So I'm going to go same on here. I'm going to put more tape down the edge here, and I'm going to pop this next layer in place, and then look how all of this one lifts up a little bit further, right? So there's that next layer, and then even when you come in with that fourth layer, it's just going to lift it another level again. To open this out, pop this in place here. Now you're talking, all right? Now you are absolutely talking. When we get all that lined up, I mean, that's just incredible. And then that is the most wonderful topper. And whether you do it, again, you've got all the cards over your orange. If I just show you it to the close-up, whether you're doing this with butterflies, whether you're doing it with the mandalas, I've got a one later to do with the gorgeous heart, they all work absolutely beautiful. I mean, they are just gorgeous. Do you know what? I don't know if I've got the samples for this one out, Joe, but I will be doing a lot more work with this one when we get to the afternoon show. I'm going to be focusing on these double-sided dies a lot more in the 4 o'clock show because we haven't had a lot of time.
Wonderful. And remember, if you're going for the big collection that's there on your screen, you're also going to get the Flutter. You're going to get Flutter by Wishes, All of My Heart, Floral Mandala, Floral Delights, Sweet Cupcakes, and Pretty Posy as well. £80 or $105. Of course, no one's going to pay that because everyone's getting that extra 5% off their Club Inspired discount as well, which is fantastic. Right, I want to recap some bits that you've seen in the show that have proved very, very busy. None more so than the travel mug. Over half the stock of the travel mug has sold out and gone. Doesn't take into account everyone that's got this in their basket at the moment. There are many, many unchecked baskets on that. You'll need... We'll start taking bets how much of that will be left by this afternoon show. I'm guessing not much. I would imagine that will be 75% to 80% gone by the time we come back for our later show today. So if you want it, please do grab it. The Centura Pearl card and envelope bundle, so busy on this. You guys absolutely loving this collection. I just think it's worth it just for the envelope. I like to have pearl envelopes. It's just gorgeous. £25 or $35 if you want to go for that one just there. You're saving 15% on that, which is fantastic. Now, the Gemini Junior, $139.99 or $199.95. Remember, if you are a platinum member here, you're getting the extra 5% off. So it means that you're paying $104.99 or you'd be paying $149.96 for this, which is amazing value for money. You're getting £100 or $100 worth of freebies, over £100 or $100. We've got the larger machine as well, $179.99, $249.95. Platinum members, you'd pay $134.99 in this for this in the UK, or $187.46 for this in the US. You're saving more than you are spending, which is great. However, I need to tell you, over a fifth of the stock of the freebie has gone now. When the stock runs out as well, the stock that I'm giving you, the updates are on that £100 of or $100 worth of dies that are included right there. When it sells out, you will not be able to get that set of dies and embossing folder for free. Also, just to let you know, we've launched this morning. This is our members mega deal for this members event, and that's meant to run all the way up to the end of Sunday. So it gives you an idea of just how busy we've been in this Cartload preview. Right, the plates. Loads of plates and loads of accoutrements for your Gemini machine available for you on the website. This here is your clear cutting plates, 2 of them with that bag as well, your storage bag, $19.98 or $29.90 to get that. You've got a quarter off of that one, which is brilliant. We've also got for you 3 of the metal plates. Now these are new and improved, remember, as well. They've got those beveled edges as well on there. So if you've got one of the older plates, I definitely recommend upgrading to the newer ones. They're a half price deal, should be almost £30 or $45. You've got that today for $14.98 or $22.42. which is a brilliant price. If you want to go for the junior ones, you can as well. Again, it's a half price deal for you, $10.48 or $11.92 if you want to go for the junior metal cutting plates there as well. We've also got the Papers by Chloe. It's the 12 by 12 pad. Very, very busy on that. It's all of those lovely effects that you've got there in that paper pad. Very popular whenever we bring it to you, especially when we give you a 30% saving on it as well. The ink pad storage trays, this is the deal. You haven't seen this deal for a little while, and this is the one that everyone waits for. So normally you would send you 6 pieces for that price. However, you order that item, you're going to get 12 pieces there, enough to store 36 ink pads in there, which is brilliant. Talking of ink pads, we've got a fantastic deal for you on our pigment ink pads. Now in this collection here, you're going to get the baby blue, the Bordeaux, Friar Brown, Frosty Jade, Lagoon, Noir Black, Pine Tree, Pumice, Sandstorm, Spar Blue, Smoked Emerald, Spring Meadow, and the Smoked Plume in there as well. 20% saving, £50 or $70, $37.50 if you're a platinum member in the UK for those. Amazing value. We've got the double-sided dies there still available for you as well, £80 or $105. These are ones that you've just seen, 6 double-sided dies. It's like getting double the metal for your money as well, because they are cutting front and back, and in one pass you've got a beautiful topper ready to go. You also, if you're going for the double-sided dies, you don't have the double-sided plates yet, you will need those. They are just here for you, £11.04 out of $14.40. If you want to go for the larger ones, $16.99 or $21.20 there is your price. Now, the Chloe cut and emboss folders, very, very busy. We are down to double figures on all of these. You've got the, it's actually limited stock, I'm just hearing now, the Poinsettia Corners, $12.49. There's 2 other options for you as well on the website, so get over there and check them out. I'm not even going to show you the other 2 options because they are that low in stock. They're going to go any second now. You guys are absolutely loving the Gemini. And do you know what's I think so great about this machine, Sarah, is that yes, we love it here at Crafters Companion, and yes, all of our viewers and our customers and our loyal fans, they absolutely love it. But I know so many, you know, crafters that work on TV, craft experts, you know, here in the UK and internationally, and they all have the Gemini as their machine of choice. And these people can use absolutely any die cutting machine that's out there, and they choose Gemini. I think that's an amazing testament.
What always amazes me, Joe, and obviously we can't tell you about these and name names, but it's when you get the professional demonstrators who might be paid to demonstrate for a certain company. So maybe on TV they have to use a certain machine because they've been paid by that company, but all their prep work at home, they do it all with the Gemini. So that is the one that always blows my mind. Obviously, there are lots and lots of other machines out there, but you go and ask any professional crafter, you go and ask people, you'll see this is the machine that they use over and over again. I know because they tell me about it. You know, we'll be chatting in the green room and they'll say, hey, I've got to do a demonstration today on the such and such a machine with the dies, and oh, I'm worried about it cutting, so I've pre-cut everything on the Gemini already. That is where it becomes really, really telling, because there is so much pressure in it. Now, I know you said you weren't going to tell them other cut and emboss folders, but I am, Johnny, because I'm going to, I am Joe, Johnny's our producer. I'm going to use one of these in my demonstrations, okay? So I used the Poinsettia Corner earlier. That Poinsettia wreath I didn't use because apparently that is literally just hanging on by a thread. But this one here, I love this one here, the pretty poinsettias. So what I love about this is if you just take this off, Joe, it's a pass. When you're using a Gemini machine, you see, if you've got a cut and emboss folder, you need the pressure to emboss and also the pressure to die cut all in one. So I'm going to go nice and simple. I'm going to just take one of those beautiful cards and envelopes that we have, and I'm going to wrap this around the front. So you've got that cut and emboss folder and it just goes literally around the front of your card. Now, when you're using your Gemini, okay, I'm going to get the plates out. If you're going for your large Gemini, these are all of the plates that you're going to get. You're going to get your rubber embossing mat, which you probably won't use very often. You're going to get your metal plate, which see, these are the brand new, the lovely metal plate. They've got the printing on them, and again, they're the ones that they've got this lovely bevel edge to the edge, so that they're not going to be sharp when you're cutting with them. You also get your clear cutting plate and your magnetic. So these are the ones that you're going to use whenever you're doing your die cutting. And then you get 2 clear cutting plates, and you can see mine are very well loved and very well used. I tend to replace my plates because we're using them on the shows like day in, day out here, every month and a half or something, because we aren't paying attention to turning and rotating them. If you're being good and turning and rotating, they should last you a lot longer, but we've got those on the show today as well. Now, with a cut and emboss folder, Joe, all you're doing is you're taking that cut and emboss folder and you're going to sandwich it between your 2 cutting plates. But if you want a bit of extra pressure, which I like to, so you get a deep emboss, you're going to add in that metal shim as an extra. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and offer that through the machine. Now, what you'll find is your machine will automatically engage. So you offer it in, it automatically engages. If at any point you want to pause or reverse, you've actually got the pause button, so we can press at any point that pause button, and I had to wait till I knew that was through. And then you can either reverse it back out, so then you hit the reverse button and it will bring it back through and reverse it to you, or you can hit the resume button, which is the same as the pause, and it'll continue on through. So it does put all of the pressure right there at your fingertips, gives you all of that option, okay? And then you see when I open this now, all these poinsettias, by the way, because it's a lovely cut and emboss folder, they all just lift up right in front of you. But can you see we've got a lovely emboss, we've got a perfect die cut, and the machine has done it all literally in seconds. So yes, it's a mix of having the wonderful cut and emboss folders, but also the pressure on the machine, just fabulous. So that's just one thing that you might want to do, okay? Something else that we haven't done with the machine to kind of demonstrate is fabric cutting, okay? Now, if I show you this board, you'll see all the different materials it can cut. So we can cut into canvas, denim as a fabric, multiple layers of fabric into felt, all these different materials you can cut using the machine. Now, these are all cut with the butterfly, which, by the way, is included in your big bundle today. So it's a fantastic die to have. This die is a little bit thicker, all right? So if I just take one of these off, and if we want to cut, I've got here, how many layers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers of fabric. So if I want to cut 8 layers of fabric, I'm going to be able to cut 8 layers of fabric all with that one die. Now, if you wanted to cut fabric with a regular die, you absolutely can. You can't cut 8 layers. Should I keep 1 layer off? And then we'll cut that with a regular die. So I'll cut 8 layers with one of our fabric cutting dies. So when you do that...
Hang on a minute. Shut the front door. 8 layers?
Yeah. 8
I love
layers.
that you just were so blasé. I'm just, you know, I've got Gemini. I'm just going to cut 8 layers of fabric at once. No biggie.
For a fabric cutter, honestly, it is unbelievable. Do you know we have sold hundreds of Geminis to fabric cutters. Since we started the Softer Side of Life show, we've been doing every Tuesday morning, 11 o'clock, this time show on a Tuesday, we do our fabric show, the Softer Side of Life, and we have dies that are for bag making, for applique. I mean, we're actually doing an extra bonus one tomorrow. So if you come and join us two together tomorrow morning, isn't it, Joe?
It's a launch day versus Softer Side. It's going to be fabulous. And if you want... if you love the idea of using your die cutting machine to cut fabric, tomorrow you're going to love that show.
Right, let's have a little look. Now what you can do, say I wanted to use, let's use one of these Chloe dies, okay? Say I wanted to cut a little holly leaf with some fabric, right? I just take this, I know this is really small. Have I got something a little bit bigger? Oh, I think I've got a slightly bigger butterfly here from the Lily collection. So if I want
a normal paper craft,
normal
thin metal
paper
die.
craft die. Yep. Now
Wow.
I tell you now, it will work better if you stabilise the fabric first, okay? But you would put your clear cutting mat and your magnetic, because the difference in thickness between a regular die and a mixed media die, multimedia die, is that is basically the thickness of your magnetic sheet. So if you're using a thicker die, one of the ones that's a different colour, you don't need your magnetic. If you are using your regular thin metal dies, you do just want to add in your magnetic sheet on there. Now, can you see? Just lift them up to the camera. You can see how they've cut perfectly. Yep, so you can see they've cut through lovely. The only issue is, because they're really intricate, it might be difficult. Oh, no, we're going to get it. I was going to say it might be difficult to get these out without tearing the fabric. Oh, a little bit of a tear there. Yeah, because this is when you would use your... Yeah, can you see? I've lost a couple of little bits off the holly leaf. That's when you would use your stabiliser. So I want you to see that you can absolutely cut fabric with them. It's going to be really, really flimsy unless you use a fabric stabilizer. All right, so there is my fabric cutting with regular dies. So what I would say is, think of how many regular dies you have. I'm not going to try and handle that because I'll do the same, but say you have a lot of regular dies, then you would be able to do all of your fabric cutting with the dies that you have. Now, talking about the dies that you have, what about if I was to cut this lovely butterflies from that Nature's Garden Lily collection, right? What if I was to cut this into metal? And I'm not talking craft metal, Joe. Oh no, I'm talking about the can of Diet Coke I had before the show started. And I've dried that off, okay? So it was, can you see, it's just a regular can. I'm going to use that metal onto here. So I'm going to just cut this out here.
Oh my, as if
cut the holly at the same time.
Coke cans as
oh,
well.
Our scissors are off the chart, Joe. They're just off
the chart. They are da bomb, as you say.
Da bomb, total da bomb. Now I'm going to hold these in place. Right, I'm cutting onto the metal because I want the extra pressure. So I go clear plate, I go magnetic on here, top plate. It just shows any metal die that you have can be used to cut through even like a metal drinks can because of the immense amount of pressure in the machine. This is why we sell one. Every 10 minutes someone somewhere in the world buys a Gemini machine. This is why, right? So if you have a little look here, you can see, I mean, that's cut beautifully. That butterfly, and it just falls out. All these little pieces are just going to pop out there. And this is an actual butterfly, so it means we're going to be able to like wire frame it. So it's just...
Wire frame it?
Yeah, so you're going to be able to like lift the wings up and whatnot and shape it. Yeah, use because it's actually made of real metal. And that, like you saw, that was a drinks can just a few minutes ago. That was my Diet Coke this morning.
Shows you, doesn't it, that this die cutting machine isn't just about paper crafting. And that was what it really showed me. The first time I ever saw Sarah use the Gemini, I realised it wasn't just for cutting basic shapes. It wasn't just about cutting card from nesting dies and, you know, those kind of things. It's about, yes, all those intricate details, but cutting it out of a whole host of different medium, from felt to, you know, a whole host of different things. Loads still to share with you in that later show today as well, Sarah, isn't there? If someone's watched this show, they should definitely tune in later for even more inspiration.
Oh, there's loads of stuff that we haven't had a chance to have a look at. We're going to do a deep dive look at those lovely pigment ink pads. We've also got the vintage lace collection on this show. I want to do some more work with the double-sided dies. And if there's anything you want to see with the Geminis, if you're sitting on the fence and think, no, I wasn't sure, let us know and I can feature that on the later show, because we've got all afternoon to kind of get ready for it if you need me to. Let me just tell you though, if you're someone who has the Gemini Junior and are thinking about going for the large one, we don't do deals like this every day. And I've specifically waited until it was members event where I knew you would get the extra 5% off on top of the great deal and the double points, because for a lot of people, this will take them up almost 2 membership bands. So this could be you making platinum, which is then for the rest of the year, which means you're going to get 20% off every order for the rest of the year. So I knew it was a big deal waiting to have it. So I know a lot of you have been saying, can we have it? You've been asking for weeks and weeks. I had in my head, I was waiting for this weekend to be able to have this deal on so that you could make the most of the great deal when there was a great reason to do it.
Absolutely, and it is a fantastic deal. If you're going for the junior, $139.99 or $199.95. However, platinum members, remember you're getting 25% off from now until the end of Sunday across the whole site. Platinum members, you pay $104.99 or $149.96. You're getting £100 or $100 worth of freebies included as well. If you're going for the larger machine, $179.99 if you're in the UK or $249.95 if you're in the US. However, platinum members, you would pay $134.99 or $187.46. Like, the freebies that we're giving you are incredible as well. They are amazing dies and stamp dies and embossing folders, all things you're going to need. It's not like we're going to take out bits because you're getting it with £100 worth of freebies either. No, you're going to get everything you would normally get with a machine. Your 2 clear cutting plates, your embossing mat, your plastic shim. You're also going to get your magnetic and your metal cutting mat in there. Absolutely all of it. Go and have a look at the independently verified 5-star reviews over on our website as well for both the machine. A Gemini sells around the world. How often was it, Sarah?
Every 10 minutes.
Every 10 minutes, to give you an idea. Don't forget as well the mug. I don't know how much of that we'll have when we get to the second show. Half the stock of the mug has now sold out and gone. If you want the members event mug, you'll need to be quick for it. $9.99 or $13.99 if you want to get hold of that one. Right, get yourself some breakfast, grab some lunch, and we'll be back here in 3 hours time. This was just the amuse-bouche, the soupçon. We're going to be here with the main event Cartload a little later for you today. So myself and Sarah, see you back here in a few hours. Take care.